Hey guys, it is Arika Misha. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today has been one of those days, but in spite of, I am here doing what God has called me to do. Before I started recording today, I really had to pray and ask God to get my mind and spirit where it needed to be to do what God wants me to do. And of course, if you guys have been watching my channel, this is my spiritual journey. I share with you things that I'm been through spiritually. And I do appreciate all of my subscribers. I appreciate everyone for supporting my platform. And looking down at my notes, the title of today's video, Too Many People in Your Ears. Too many people in your ears, seeking others' approval, seeking approval from everybody but God. Focus on God's voice. Those are some of the notes that I wrote down, as God was talking to me about this particular subject. And God was saying to me, too many people in your ears. And it's like a lot of times when God wants to speak to us, it's like God can't speak to us and we can't hear what God is saying clearly because we've gotten so many other people in our ears. You got your family, you got your friends, you got whoever, just so many people in your ears that we can't hear sometimes clearly from God. And that's what I was dealing with. And I had to come and share because it's true. It's what I was dealing with. And yeah. And God was saying, you're talking to too many people. You're seeking a word or approval, or you're seeking it from other people. God said, you gotta focus on my voice. You have to hear what it is that I'm trying to say to you. Hear my guidance. Hear what I'm trying to lead you. And you know what? A lot of times we can find ourselves getting into that where we go to so many different people for their opinion or their advice. What do you think about this? Or we share something with people and to see what they think about it, and we're going to everybody but God, because at the end of the day, isn't that who we want direction from? God. If we're living for God, don't we want God's direction and not man's? And God was saying, what you doing? God said, you need to be talking to me about that. You need to be talking to me about that. I mean, say what you doing. And and I'm like, girl, you should know this by now. You should know this by now. You should be going to God, but isn't that, it's just, I'm human. I'm human like everybody else. And I get those moments in my life where I'm talking to other people about things and instead of talking to God about them. And that's what God said to me. God said, you got too many people in your ears. God said, you got to listen to me, listen to my voice, listen to my guidance. So that's what God wanted me to come and talk about today. Just talking to other people about things that we should be talking to God about, Why are we going to them, with things? Y'all know what I mean, Not the little simple things, what you want to do for lunch today, not that kind of stuff. I'm just saying, that stuff that we're supposed to be going to God about. We're supposed to be seeking God's approval. Why are we going to other people? And then, you get so many people in your ear, you can't even hear clearly. You definitely can't hear clearly from God. And everybody's telling you to do something different. Everybody's saying, do this, do this, do that, do that. And it just becomes a mess. And we just become so confused by all the voices and all the things that we're trying to do and all the people that are trying to tell us what to do. God said, too many people in your ears. Too many people. I hear you, God. I hear you. That's what God wanted me to come and share today. This is Arika Misha. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Don't forget to go in the description box, guys. Click on that link to my second channel. Over there is my cooking channel, hair, makeup, nails, DIYs, grocery hauls, reviews, vlogs, family vlogs, when me and the girls go out for the day. I'm telling you guys, on my second channel, I do all kinds of stuff. So if you guys are into any of that, please click on the link in the description box, and that will lead you to my second channel over there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.